I want to hear from you guys. If you were in this woman's shoe, what would you do? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear what you would do if you were in her shoes. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, this is a space where I read real life stories and give real life advice. And these stories surround issues like family pressure, marriage issues, heartbreak, betrayal, name it. And if you're new here, you subscribe. Please do subscribe, like, share, and even drop a comment on this video. See, today's story is about how a lady found out her husband did vasectomy without even telling her. Like how? So she shared this. So she shared it. She said that she felt betrayed, not just betrayed, and it almost ended the marriage. They already had two kids, like right. So she was like planning on getting the third child, and she wanted the third. So they've been trying and trying and all of that. The husband will be like, if you don't, if this thing doesn't work out, just calm down. Just know that it's God that wants it this way and all of that. But she was worried. She has always said she wanted just three. She wanted three, not two. So, and it kept her worried. She felt like, okay, maybe this thing self could also be infertility. Sometimes infertility comes like after childbirth. You'll be struggling. So she felt like it was all that. But she kept disturbing herself. She was seeing her period normally. She was ovulating normally. But something was not just right. And she was worried because deep down she said, and sometimes it even makes her cry, according to her, that she has always told her husband that they wanted three children. They've talked about this thing. So the husband will always say, leave, if it's the will of God, let it be and all. So one time her friend actually told her about the fertility clinic, like the clinic where you do everything, both fertility and the rest. So the friend told her she now booked a consultation with the doctor. She went there and they asked her to run some series of tests, scans, and the rest. So, and the result was to come out, I think, like in 2 weeks or so. So, when she went back for the result check, she now, um, when she went for the result check, she saw the doctor. The doctor was like, "Madam, you're okay. Like everything is okay. Your scan, HSG, according to her, was everything was perfect, and there's nothing wrong with you. But you have to invite your husband because we need to do a semen analysis for him and all." So for first of all, for people that don't know what vasectomy is, like I think it says the process of cutting and be blocking the tubes that carry semen, sperm to the semen. Like I think it's a contraceptive. It's like a permanent contraceptive. You can't get a woman pregnant even if you release sperm and all. You can't get a woman pregnant. So the woman was like, okay, she was going to get her husband. So when the husband came, for they said okay, they were going to do a semen analysis for him. That was going to produce. He was going to stay this and these days, then come back and all. So when they came back for to give them the semen, the sperm for the analysis, after they gave them, they were about leaving. There was this nurse that comes inside the hospital with that comes inside the consultation room with the doctor. She stays there to write down everything that the doctor is saying. So this nurse came to her and was like, "Madam, I want to tell you something, that your husband's face is familiar. I know him. I think I know him from the last hospital, the previous hospital I worked. That this thing might not be ordinary, but I want you to, when you come for the results, please don't tell your husband because it might put me in trouble and my profession is at stake. When you come for the results of the semen analysis, just ask our doctor what vasectomy is, and if we can know when a man does vasectomy." The woman was like, okay. So at some point, she said, according to her, it was drawing her to tell her husband, and oh, why would you tell your husband? So she kept it to herself. So when they came back for the results, like they came back to meet the doctor, okay, they've done the semen analysis, let them know if there was an issue or not. So she asked the doctor that if there was anything like that, if he could know when a man does vasectomy, if he could know. The doctor was like, yes. So the woman in front of the doctor asked, okay, the doctor now asked the husband, did you do a vasectomy, sir? This one that your wife is asking. Normally, like, without anything in his mind, you know how doctors do. The man was not like, yes, I did. Maybe he said it because he knew the doctor might find out in one way or the other. He said, yes, sir. He now said, yes, sir. So why are you guys looking for children when you guys have done vasectomy, or you think it's something that can be corrected just like that, like that? So she was in shock. And she said she had gone back and read about this vasectomy, everything about it, and she was in shock when she heard her husband say, yes, he did it. You did it, and you have been following me all along, giving me money to go and do tests and all of that. You knew you did a vasectomy. So she was like, okay, had to hold herself. That doctor was like, sometimes that it could work, or like sometimes somehow it could be temporal, one way or the other. It could stay for a while, and you could somehow, God, you could give impregnate a woman. And but he doesn't know, since when did he do it. He said few years ago, like 3 years ago. That was when he did that thing. A bit 2 years ago, that was when he did it. So the doctor was like, for now, that could be the hindrance, and there is nothing for now they can do. She said she was boiling. She could not wait for them to get home because she was really angry. So when they got home, she started talking that, how could you? And she now took her mind back to the fact that her husband, several times she has caught her husband cheating. That who knows if it was one of his numerous side chicks that have told him to do a vasectomy so that they can be living, doing their things, and not get pregnant or whatever. That she was beyond disappointed. She felt so betrayed, and it almost cost her her marriage. That she was ready to leave her marriage, but family intervened. That there was series of meetings here and there for this particular case, and at the end of the day she stayed. But till now, that they still have the 2 kids, and they haven't had the third one yet. I was like, wow, like I can't imagine. Hey God, you're doing a vasectomy. Shouldn't it be a combined effort? Okay, let's talk about this thing, babe. If I don't want to do like family planning, I don't want to have an implant for family planning, I think you should do a vasectomy. I think it's better off, so that we can know. So because sometimes implants and all makes you fat, and the rest, the side effects. So if you do a vasectomy on your end, I don't think it's a problem. You guys can talk about this thing than going to do. You are married. You didn't tell your wife. Like when I read the story, I was like, does this thing happen? Is this real? I was shocked. How could you? How could you do that without telling your wife? Because there must be a reason for doing that. For you to have decided, you went to by yourself, for you to have decided there is the reason behind it, which your wife doesn't know about. Your wife doesn't know about, and like I don't understand. Omo, this is the height of betrayal. This is the height of it. This is the height of it. Because how can you do something as huge as that? You didn't tell your wife, and you know this is why you have been pretending. If not for that lady that God used, that nurse that God used, some people would have even kept quiet. Probably as the woman comes there, she had liked the woman, and she had said to open up. She didn't go straight to tell the woman why she told her to ask the doctor, but she just had to save that woman. If not, like when I heard it, when I read the story, I was like, no, 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 this is impossible. How can this be possible? How can, like, that woman went too far at the detriment of your home? You didn't care if something was going to go wrong, if your wife was going to find out. Okay, if you didn't care if people are going to have children again or not, your mind, you felt like, okay, people can stay with that too. Maybe one side check, oh, let's go and do a vasectomy so that we can be firing down without protection, and nobody will get pregnant and the rest. Or more. This one shocked me. Please, I want to know from you guys, if you were in this woman's shoes, what would you do? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I would even stay. I don't know. This is the height of betrayal. Me, I don't know. Let me not come and say, I don't know. But I want to hear from you guys. If you were in this woman's shoes, what would you do? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear what you would do if you were in her shoes. So more real stories and honest advice coming to your screen, guys. Just turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any stories at all. And if you have a story to share, anonymous or not, please send to the email in the description box and we'll read it here, guys. I always tell you guys, please share your stories. Share. Somebody that is in a similar situation might be helped by what you share. Please, guys, share your stories. Mabinu, share your stories, okay? Thanks for watching, guys. This is Debbie, Dear Debbie, where every single story has a voice. See you guys in the next episode. Bye, guys.